Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Intentional Current. Today is November the 8th, 2022. It is election day, and we will definitely be doing a lot of coverage on the election later on today. But right now, I wanted to take some time to address a separate topic. It's a little bit, yes, it's a little bit different than, the elections going on right now, but I feel like it's related to an extent in the context of how it's affected the economy, how it's affected people's ways of thinking in general. The Great Resignation. I'm sure most of you have heard this term by now. It started, we know it started right after the COVID pandemic, and it really took full steam in effect last year. Almost 48 million Americans, according to the Department of Labor, quit their jobs last year. That's actually a record. And I'm sure Fox News hosts and conservatives and Republicans will go on air and say, oh, people are lazy, they don't want to work, blah, blah, blah. That's bullshit. Because as of right now, unemployment is actually pretty low. What this shows is that people aren't just, staying out of the workforce. People are actually switching to jobs that they want to do. That's what this is suggesting. People are switching to jobs that give them joy, jobs that give them passion, jobs they desire to do. And it's not just happening in the United States, by the way. It's happening all around the world. China, India, parts of Europe, Australia, etc., etc. Different parts of the world are feeling the effects of this phenomenon. And yours truly, Nicholas Horn, yes, I am also, a part of this phenomenon in a way. I used to do mundane jobs I didn't like for a while, traditional 9-to-5 work. And, the last job I had that fit into that description actually paid, a pretty decent wage, and I could have stayed there, but they were jobs, that didn't bring me joy, jobs I wasn't really interested in, and it made me feel like I was wasting my life a little bit, and I wanted a change. I desired a change in the direction my life was going in. So I, shifted my focuses and my energies towards things that I actually desire. I was a political science major in college, and political science and things in that field has always been a big interest of mine, and I've been switching my focus and my energy, therefore, towards those things. That's why the Intentional Current exists. That's why I'm speaking to you guys today. So, yeah, this is something that's actually a personal issue for me as well, which is why I wanted to take time to address it. Another big factor that is going on right now due to the Great Resignation is it's emboldening labor unions, and it's emboldening workers' rights as well. That's another thing I enjoy seeing. I'm sure we've heard over the past year or so about the Amazon activism going on and the Starbucks activism going on for, better wages and better benefits, along with other retail companies and fast food companies, etc. How all of these different movements and labor union movements have been gaining steam. And that's been, to a large part, partially at least, due to the Great Resignation. Because what happens is when you have people quitting their jobs in large droves, it shifts the balance of power from the employer to the employee. Right now, there is about 1.9 job openings to every one job seeker. That's according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So there's almost twice as many job openings as there are job seekers. On top of that, there's more people this year looking for jobs than there were last year. So even though the Great Resignation has kind of slowed down since last year, we're still feeling the effects in these ways. And I wager to say these people that are looking for different jobs aren't just looking for the kind of jobs they had before, They're looking for jobs that bring them interest and bring them joy. So all around the board, there's all kinds of really, really positive effects that the Great Resignation has had and is continuing to have on our country and on the world. And I hope that this continues. I hope people's mentalities continue to shift, continue to evolve towards a mentality of, I don't have to do the traditional 9 to 5 that I was taught to do, that isn't really what I want to do. I want to do things that bring me joy. I want to do things that bring me passion. I want to do things that I desire to do. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing to see. I hope this continues, and yeah, we're going to see what happens. Thank you guys for listening. Again, there's going to be a lot of different election coverage today from the Intentional Current, and I'm looking forward to bringing that content to you guys as well. And yeah, see you soon.